2020 Ford Escape SE, and it's our first time behind the wheel.
All new inside and out?
From the top to the bottom, the completely redesigned Escape really takes it to the next level.
Yeah.
You know what? It's our second best selling vehicle in the Ford model lineup, apart from the F-150.
Yeah.
And you're going to absolutely love what the new Escape has to offer. You know, with that styling on the outside just gives it a really nice appeal. The lines just flow. It looks so good.
It is totally redesigned. If we think back past model years from the boxy design, you know, then we got a little bit sleeker, and now we've gotten a little bit sleeker again. So
yeah, no, this one's grown up a little bit. It's a little bit wider. It sits a little bit lower, so you're going to feel that roominess on the inside too.
I feel it immediately. Leg room, arm room,
hip room,
and when we get to the back, you'll see there as well.
Decent headroom as well.
Yeah.
So I love what they did on the outside, starting in the front with the beautiful mesh grille, that piano black grille, and then the headlights.
Right, halogen beam headlights, LED surrounds.
Really has a nice style that sets it off, makes it unique looking.
Yeah,
so it stands out from the crowd. To the side, we've got the 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels at all four corners.
Those are standard on the SE.
And then to the rear, we have a dual exhaust system.
Right, looks great from the back.
Yeah, those chrome tips for sure set it off. And LED lighting in the rear.
Right.
So it really does stand out during both the day and the night for visibility to other vehicles.
It just, from each angle, it really looks good as well.
I bet it does. Really nice color on the Velocity Blue. There's a variety of colors that you can choose from for 2020.
Right.
So depending on your personal style, right?
Yeah.
Now, inside, we've really changed it again with the rotary dial now. In the center stack here, we have the 8-inch LCD touchscreen.
Right. It just frees up a lot of room here in the middle. Cup holders, storage for your phone, for whatever else you've got going on. Of course, we still got center console storage.
Yep. So in here, lots of room for all your goodies, together with a smart USB charging port.
Right.
And just underneath the center stack, this storage compartment also offers smart charging and 12-volt auxiliary outlet.
Yeah. So again, just lots of room.
But it's so nicely easy. It's laid out so it's not cluttered.
No.
Very simplified. I really like the legroom.
Yeah, the legroom, and like you said, I really like how everything's laid out just in front of you, easy to get at what you need.
The corners really feel solid.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the steering has a nice feedback to it. Not a lot of body roll in the turn there.
Right.
Together with the seats that are really comfortable. And speaking of which, we've got a 10-way power adjustable driver side seat.
Yes.
With power lumbar. And then the steering wheel, we can adjust that as well. So depending on where your seat is going to be, you can tilt the steering wheel or telescopic steering as well.
Right. So
kind of nice. The instrument panel gives you that nice analog cluster display. There is an LED cluster display that is available as an option. But on this particular model, we have the analog display and 5 different drive modes.
Right.
So using
we got a little button down here.
That's right. So just behind the rotary, you've got the electric park brake, automatic hold, and then the 2 buttons for the drive modes and automatic engine shut off.
Yes.
So if I use the drive modes, the first one we can bring up is, well, everyday normal driving, right? Followed by eco.
Favorite mode.
Really want to conserve on the fuel, right? I mean, it's already a fuel-efficient vehicle at 1.5 liter engine.
Right.
You're going to get, on average, 7.9 liters per 100 kilometers combined highway and city.
Yeah, well, this is a new engine actually for the Escape too. It's a 3-cylinder 1.5 liter engine.
Yeah.
180 horsepower, 177 pound-feet of torque.
You could really feel it there. Pickup is quick with the new 8-speed automatic transmission.
Right.
So it does get going really good. Drive modes continuing on, we have the sport mode.
Yeah, hold those shifts longer.
That's right. So keeps them up. So for, you know, more acceleration, when it's responsive, the extra bit of that traction is going to change a little bit.
Yeah.
So it gives you all of those different drive modes together with a slippery condition. So if they're not, you know, a little bit greasy, but it's not full on snow.
Yeah.
And we do have then the deep snow and sand mode. And that actually turns traction control off.
Right.
So for those times when you feel like you are stuck and you need to, get unstuck by spinning your wheels,
Right.
go to deep snow or sand mode.
Yeah, we're talking actual deep snow, sand.
Yep.
You need to get those wheels moving to
For
get
sure.
out.
But otherwise, if the slippery conditions, everyday winter driving, rain, that sort of thing,
Yeah.
you might be in that slippery mode. So let's come back to the center stack here. The 8-inch screen, lots of controls on here for the audio, your phone. Now the navigation is part of an option package.
Right.
So let's talk about that. Standard equipped is Ford Copilot 360.
Yes.
What's included with this?
So with that, we're going to talk about things like a rear view camera, blind spot monitoring system.
Right, so making those lane changes can let that little illuminated dot in the side view mirror that warns
Right.
you there's a vehicle in your blind spot. Automatic pedestrian detection with the full-on automatic emergency braking that's going to detect the possibility
Right.
of something happening. Speaking of which, let's suppose a vehicle, you're in the parking lot and the vehicle pulls out and you don't quite react in time. What's my vehicle going to do with the steering? There's something new,
Well, yeah, new feature with the steering, evasive steering.
right?
So say you're in a situation where braking is not an option to avoid a collision. This vehicle is now going to help you steer out of the way
Yep,
to avoid the collision,
that's right. Or apply the brakes as necessary.
or apply the brakes.
But
as
if there isn't
necessary.
enough room to apply the brakes, it's going to
Exactly,
assist you with that
exactly.
steering around that obstacle.
Yeah, I mean, you are still fully in control.
Yep.
It's still going to read all your steering inputs, but it is going to try to help you.
You betcha. Another feature included in the Copilot 360 is lane keeping.
Yes,
Now, lane keeping, if you cross the line, it's going to, with the driver assist, the lane assist, it's going to help steer the vehicle back into the lane.
right.
And it's also going to try to alert you, right, with a chime, try to rumble the wheel and wake you up.
Yeah,
But we have a new feature that's an add, which is the available Copilot 360 Assist.
right.
Now, this is an upgrade to Copilot 360,
Yes,
which is going to add
lane centering.
lane centering.
Yeah,
So lane centering, guys, is going to be a feature that will keep your vehicle actually centered between the lines.
yes. Again, it's an assist.
Yep.
Vehicle's not going to drive itself, but
Nope.
it is going to keep you in between those lanes just to help make sure that you're safe.
That's right. So just another added comfort safety feature on the new Escape.
Right.
So, and then part of the Copilot 360 comeback is the auto beam headlights.
Yes.
So for night visibility, you don't have to keep worrying about blinding the other driver
Yeah, automatically turns your high beams on and off as,
On and off.
as it sees other cars coming.
as it's needed. Exactly. So you're going to find that there's a really feature-packed vehicle that comes with a lot of standard equipment. Really,
Speaking of standard equipment,
yeah.
Sync Connect.
Sync Connect, right, with Ford Pass.
Yeah, with Ford Pass. Remote
So-
start your vehicle from anywhere you've got cell service. Control, unlock your car, view some statistics about your vehicle, your fuel level, kilometers. You can get any recall notices right there.
Yeah. So
Just
it's
a ton of information.
right, and it's free
It's free.
for life,
It's included.
as long as the life of the network is there.
Exactly.
So you can count on the Ford Pass Connect app, free download the Ford Pass app, and then you can do all of those things that you mentioned.
Right.
It's pretty neat. For cold weather, Escape comes standard with a lot of really nice features as well.
Yes.
SC, standard equipped, the heated seats.
Right. I've got mine on right now. Love heated seats.
Yeah.
Great feature for Alberta winters. Heated wiper park.
That's right.
So heats up the area where your windshield wipers are and keeps those
Keeps them from-
de-iced.
Exactly. Get all those big chunks of ice and the
Yeah.
streaks on your windshield.
Yeah, exactly.
Heated side mirrors.
Yes.
And those are powered.
Yeah.
Of course, we've got the rear defrost and engine block heater.
Right.
So we're all set for winter cold temperatures with all of those nice standard cold weather features on the Escape.
Yeah.
Really, really positive feeling. I just love the way this thing drives. It's comfortable, it is quiet, smooth, very nimble, easy to handle. It's a vehicle that you could take on a trip or just to run around and boot around town.
Yeah, would be great activity vehicle.
And for roominess, again, we're going to jump in the back here. and just show you what's been expanded on. That rear seat, the 60/40, now has a sliding seat. So you can actually move the seat forward about 6 inches of travel.
Yeah, I was going to say about 6 inches. Gives you that extra little room. I mean, we've got our front seats set here right as we would be driving.
Yeah.
Let's hop in the back.
Let's do that. So I haven't repositioned my seat, you haven't repositioned yours, and there is still a scat of room.
Got tons of room. I've got plenty of room in front of the front seat, so that's something new.
More than enough. And again, elbow room this way.
Lots.
So again, we can take that rear seat and we can actually slide them forward too. So if we needed more room for the rear cargo, if you really needed it, because it's already an extremely roomy rear.
Yeah.
And then you've got the center console that comes down here.
We've got cup holders there. We got cup holders in the door as well.
Center stack has rear vents with an auxiliary outlet for plugging in a device. Got a rear pocket, handles, lighting, and of course the seat belts. Child's leather, the latch system.
Yeah.
The anchors are in the rear seats as well. So for those small kiddies, right?
Yeah.
So let's jump out for a second. So guys, to do the seat down, we're simply going to first fold down the headrest, and then a lever that's on the side of the seat, pull that up, and it drops the seat down completely flat load right to the back. Okay?
Tons of space.
Ton of room. Amazing, actually. And again, we've made it a little bit wider, and so your cargo room is definitely expanded. I think you can get actually about 6 bags of golf clubs back here with the seats up.
That's more than you need.
Gonna need. You betcha. So come and visit us in Sherwood Park at 2540 Broadmoor Boulevard and discover there is to learn about this 2020 Ford Escape SE. There's quite a few more things that you can get on the vehicle. There's the 4-wheel drives. There's the different engine options.
Right.
We can, there's the S model, SE, SEL, titanium. So we've got a lot of great Ford product specialists here at the dealership.
Give us a call, 780-449-3673.
Thanks very much, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Have a giant day.